Hey guys, today I'm going to show you what is string algae and how do I prevent it in your backyard pond. So basically, string algae is just a plant. It lives underwater, it grows like crazy, but it is only present when you have good water quality, which is what the goal for every pond owner is, but we don't want to see the string algae. So what can I do to prevent it? I bet you're wondering, Sean, why do I have string algae in my pond? Well, there are a multitude of reasons. If you boil it down, the main reason, you have an excess amount of nutrients in the pond, and your pond decided to grow string algae versus any other type. So excess nutrients in the pond, that can be from heavy rains with lightning storms, that can be runoff from the neighbor's lawn being fertilized, it could be fresh mulch around the pond, you feed your fish a lot of food, which equals a lot of fish poop, excess nutrients, things like that. There are a multitude of reasons. But essentially, it's a non-harmful plant that is just not that pretty to look at. And if you don't get it under control, it can take over your entire pond and it'll look like the swamp thing or something like that. So it's not anything bad, it's just not our favorite thing to look at. It doesn't hurt the fish, it doesn't hurt the plants, the birds, nothing. You could eat it, it probably wouldn't feel great, but it's not bad. Oh no, Sean, I have string algae, what do I do? Don't fear. Copper ionizers here. This is the silver bullet for string algae in your pond. This control panel right here works with this copper probe right here that sits inside your skimmer basket or anywhere you have moving water. This releases microscopic particles of copper into the water that, when present, don't allow string algae to grow. And if it is already growing, it will kill it off. We use this in all of our VIP maintenance customers' ponds to keep the water nice and clear, prevent string algae. And a ton of our customers just buy it outright, so they always have it if they need it. Well, Sean, the copper ionizer sounds perfect, and I wish I had one, but it's not in my budget right now. What do I do? I'll tell you what you can do. So there are a couple other things that will help the situation. One is making sure you have beneficial bacteria added to the pond at least weekly. If you have a problem, you can do it twice a week until the problem goes away, but beneficial bacteria is key to most backyard ecosystem koi pond problems. Make sure you add that on the weekly basis all season long will greatly help reduce those situations, but also making sure you have tons of aquatic plants. Rule of thumb, 30% of the pond should be planted with aquatics. They help eat up those excess nutrients before string algae has a chance to start, because they're taking that same nutrient load that the string algae needs to happen and using it to have beautiful flowers instead of string algae. So if those options don't work out for you, there are other things we can do. If you need personal advice on your pond, just drop a comment down below and we can respond to you there. When it comes to taking care of your pond, we have a lot of tools for a lot of different problems. The most important one though is beneficial bacteria. The easiest way for me to explain this to you is to compare it to yogurt. When we eat yogurt, it's full of live culture that helps our digestive tract. This is basically the same thing for your ecosystem. It helps give you all those microorganisms that are responsible for breaking down excess waste and keeping algae at bay. All right, guys, I hope those tips help you enjoy a nice, clean, clear pond all year round. If there's any other topics you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching.